Because the federal government is not doing its job. The state government is failing doing its job. The people have had enough. Government overpromises, yet it underdelivers. It overtaxes, and it underserves. It overregulates, and it underprotects. What we're dealing with here is a credibility issue. I know we get into all these little bit issues like taxation and immigration and education, but it's an issue of legitimacy. Do we really truly have a government of, for, and by the people? Yeah. Do we really have a constitutional government?
No.
This is what the issue is. It's about credibility. It's about legitimacy. It's about leaving it better than the way we found it. And I know why you're here tonight. You're not here just because you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, or it's not like people on TV talk about making, well, Tea Party people are angry. That's not what this is about. This is not an angry therapy session. This is about your kids and your grandkids. This is about them having an opportunity to also live in the greatest country alive. James White stands here and he says, this is still the shining city on the hill. And I have a problem when leaders of our country, like the Vice President, state that we can't get those 8 million jobs that we lost over the past few years. I have a problem when the Secretary of the Treasury, who couldn't even do his own taxes on a software program in his own house, says that the world can no longer depend on America to be the leading economic power. I have a problem with that. That's not their job to set the limits on Mr. Joseph. I would tell those two gentlemen, you stop the spending, you stop the borrowing, you get out of the way, and Mr. Joseph, he'll create the jobs. He'll create the opportunity here in Trinity County. That's what this is about. So this is not an angry therapy session. 3 E's for East Texas. How do we empower people? That's what Rich and I want to do. We want to empower. And you empower people, we're looking at 3 E's for East Texas. Economic growth and development, education quality, and political engagement. Economic growth and development. Yes, we have an $18 billion shortfall. And we're going to have revenue shortfall, that is. And we're going to have to deal with it when we go to Austin. And any legislator that comes before you and says that he or she will be able to increase spending, and he'll be able to do this, and he'll be able to do that, I think you've got to seriously ask that person, you know, are they really being upfront? We're going to have to make some decisions. But this is what we're going to also have to do. The only money that government has is the money that it gets from the people through taxes. So we have to have a vibrant economy. We got to get the economy going. And government has to send the right signals. The signal I have to send Mr. Joseph is, you can go ahead and you can invest in some new equipment for your restaurant. You can invest in some new plant for your business, because I'm not going to raise your taxes. The signal I need to send to Mr. Joseph is, I'm going to hold the line on the budget. So you know you'll have the money to spend in your business. You come in and you patronize Mr. Joseph's business, we get the sales tax money. That's how the American system works. That's the free market. The other situation is raising taxes. The revenue that government gets, it gets from the people. The reason why we have the revenue shortfall is because we have a tax shortfall. There are not as many people coming in shopping in Mr. Joseph's restaurant as it was in the past couple of years. So I can't raise taxes because you already said you don't have the money. And if I raise taxes more, I'm just going to signal to the free market, close your pocketbooks. Don't hire. And we can't do that. So we have to do what all other small businesses and families have had to do over the past few years, and we're going to have to make some tough decisions. But what we can't do while we're making these decisions, we can't lower the level of public safety. We have to maintain education quality, because that's part of the economic calculus too. We have to do those two things. And we have to maintain the roads. Those are the things that the state constitution says that we must do. And everything else is gravy. Now, the hallmark of my candidacy and the hallmark of my tenure in office is to come here and tell you what you need to know, not what I think you want to hear. And to be honest with you. So we have to send the business the right signals. 2, education quality. We spend a lot on education. I'm an educator. Teacher quality. And then we need to make sure that we give parents, students, and local school leaders the freedom to make the necessary decisions on the local level that's in the best interest of our students. We have a situation here in Texas where per capita, and see, this is one reason why you can't go around talking about raising taxes, because it's the issue of credibility and legitimacy. Per capita, Pastor, we spend $11,000 per kid across the state. We probably don't spend that here, but $11,000 per capita, per student, per year. About $4,900 of that actually is related to education in the classroom. See, this is why you can't walk around talking about raising taxes when you have that type of foolishness going on. That's not earning credibility and legitimacy. $1 billion at least is missing from textiles. And you want to raise gasoline taxes, and you can't first find the $1 billion that you lost. It's about legitimacy. It's about credibility. This is why you're meeting tonight, because you've had enough of it. You pay more, and your front end still gets sinks in the pothole. You pay more, and kids are still leaving the schoolhouse not able to read. You pay more, and the economy is still in a bad shambles, and you're fed up. And here's the most important part. Teacher quality. We need to make sure we have not so much a certified person, but a qualified person that knows that subject and loves kids.